welcome back to the channel. Today Wes and I are going to be outside. We're going to start an asparagus bed. I just went to Lowe's, bought some Martha Washington asparagus. I think this is going to do really good up here because it's cold hardy from like -30 to -40, so that should do really good in our cold winters here. I'm in the greenhouse right now. I thought I'd give you guys a little update in here. Last week I planted quite a few of the plants. I should say Wes and I planted quite a few of the plants. And about a week before that, we planted a few things, so they got a little jump start. I'll show you here. Over in the corner there, we've got some mammoth pumpkins. They did really well last year, so we thought we'd try them again this year. And then some lemon cucumbers. We tried those for the first time last year. They're pretty good. We've got different peppers, tomatoes, lots of different squash and stuff. I started flowers about 3 days ago, and my zinnias and stuff are starting to come up here. So the greenhouse is doing what it's supposed to right now. A couple other things we're going to do today. We might start a little garlic bed and plant some garlic. We haven't planted that before, so we're going to try that out. We're going to do another little project here with the greenhouse. And then if it starts to rain or we get all our chores done, we hope to run to a local greenhouse here. They have a bare root sale every year. It usually runs the first week in May, and that started yesterday. So we're going to go take a look and see what kind of trees and stuff they have, and maybe bring a few new plants home for the farm. So come on along with us while we do some planting and some chores today out in the greenhouse, and if we have time, we'll take you along to town with us. So one more thing we had planted that we started inside in the porch is we started a couple, I think they're called Sun Globe, Honey Globe maybe, tomatoes. So they got a little jump start on the rest of our tomato plants. It's also another new seed that we've tried this year, and they look very hardy.
So we're getting ready to plant our asparagus. Just a little, what we did to prep for it, we brought the tractor bucket in and we peeled off the topsoil. Probably the biggest enemy of any asparagus bed is weeds, grass, and other competition coming up. So we took the topsoil completely out. This is real sandy soil underneath, so it's well-drained soil. Then this material that we brought back in is chicken manure wood chip compost from last year and the year before. We have a pretty good sized compost pile. It's pretty well broken down, so I'm hoping it doesn't have any weed seed in it. But the soil generally is fairly acidic around here, so we're going to add some lime to the soil and till that in, and then we'll get started making rows and getting our asparagus in.
So how deep do we have to do the rows?
The asparagus rows, I think we're going to go 8 inches, right?
Okay. And the spacing has to be 12 to 18 inches apart.
This regular, I think Menards, got a Menards, this regular egg line. So we have our first trench dug. It's about 10-12 inches wide, so we got the trench in. Now we'll make a little roll, a mounded roll right down the center, and then Cheryl will spread the roots out of each plant. We'll space them out about a foot apart, right? And then we'll spread the roots over the little mound and then backfill with dirt. So I'll set up the camera here a little closer so we can see how we're making that row. You can kind of see we got a little humped roll, hilled roll right down the trench. And then Cheryl's gonna pull the asparagus plants out of the package. Where did you get these at? Lowe's or?
Lowe's.
Lowe's?
I said earlier.
Oh, okay.
Start right about here.
So like Cheryl's doing there, you kind of want to spread the roots out, give them room to grow out from the plant over the hill. Okay, we got 3 rows in here, all covered up and filled back in. I think 27 plants total. Cheryl's gonna go grab a watering can and get some water on it. It's supposed to rain, chance of rain next couple days, so it may be all right, but we're gonna get a little water on it just to get the roots settled into the soil good, so there's not a lot of air gaps around the roots. And then we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we'll have some asparagus come up, and we won't cut the first year. They don't recommend harvesting anything the first year, and sometimes the second. They want leave it a couple of years so the root gets established real well, and then you'll really get some good asparagus production. So.
You can cut some next year, but not then.
Yeah. So Cheryl will get a little water on it, and that'll be it for asparagus today. We'll move on to our next project, huh?
Yep. Okay, so Wes finished up the rain gutter project on the greenhouse, and now we're going to start planting a garlic bed. This is the first year that we've ever planted garlic. Again, I just got a bag of garlic from Lowe's. The garlic you want to plant in full sun. This garlic is hardy, again, up to -30 to -40, so it should do good in our area. What we're going to do is go ahead. They only need to be spaced 2 to 3 inches apart, and you're going to want to poke them in about 1 inch deep. And what we'll do is we take our garlic bulb and we're going to open it up so we have individual cloves. And you want to leave the paper skin on them when you plant them. So we're going to go ahead and get these planted. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and break these bulbs up into individual cloves. What you want to do is not throw them on the ground. The flat side is the root side, so you're going to want to plant them with the point up. And if you're in doubt because you can't tell exactly which end is the pointy end, you can plant them laying on their side. So
Where do you want to start?
we're going to get these planted.
Oh, here.
We've finished planting the garlic, and it looks like we've got more room in the bed, so I'll have to get some more next time I go to town. Now I think we're gonna go get cleaned up, probably head over to the greenhouse, check out their sale, and see what we can find. We'll take you guys along and see if we can video while we're there. If not, we'll be back when we get home and show you everything we got. Alright, well, we're back from the greenhouse, and we didn't get a chance to film there. It was really busy. But we did end up buying some of the bare root trees. We got 2 Mountain Ash,
Yep.
2 Centennial crab trees, which we try to buy 1 or 2 of those every year. They produce really well, and we like to use them and make jelly. So, and then we got Autumn Blaze maple tree that we're going to plant over by our pond, and 2 flowering crab trees. They're ornamental, and I believe they hold their berries.
Yeah. Yep.
So with them holding their berries, then all winter long the birds have something to eat. And then that's one of the reasons we got the Mountain Ash berries too, is for the birds and stuff to eat. We got the flowering crab to cross-pollinate with our crab apple trees, because the crab apples won't pollinate each other. So we're gonna go out, start planting some of these, and take you along with us.
So 3 of the trees we bought specifically throughout in the field here because we had put this fencing up. We planted 50, right?
50.
50 plum trees out here, and we still have quite a bit of room for another row of trees. So since we were at the bare root sale, we thought we'll get the centennial crab trees, 2 of those, and then flowering crab to serve as a pollinator. So we're going to get these started out here today, and that'll put some fruit in this little tree plot right away, probably in the first couple of years.
Yeah.
We'll get them in the ground. Looks like rain coming, so we'll get them in now.
Alright guys, well we've got a couple more trees to plant, but it started raining here on us, so I think we're going to go ahead, wrap up this video. If you enjoy our content, Tom, please, you want to follow us along on the farm? See how everything's going? Watch the progress of all the plants we did today? Go ahead, like this video, subscribe to our channel, ring that notification bell, share with your friends, and until next time, keep on living the good life.